seemed like fun. You know, I don't know if there was like one single thing that inspired me to do it, but it was a combination of things. Just seeing comics I liked, you know, and just being a fan of comedy. Thought this might be fun. It was a good feeling. I didn't have stage fright because I've been in a band for a few years, so stage fright wasn't a factor. The only thing the only thing that was kind of like a mystery or a factor was, you know, am I going to be funny or not? Because I'd written a ton of material, I'd written a ton of jokes, but you know, I mean, you know, until you've done it in front of other people, you really don't know whether or not it's funny. And so my main, you know, and I had the first time I came out to do comedy, I had a lot of friends come out and watch me, and so the feeling was like, well, shit, I hope I'm funny, you know, and I was. It's cool. I'm a huge fan of Mitch Hedberg. He was probably my biggest comedy influence, you know, and favorite comedian, hands down. And so, really, anything by him. I don't know if there's like one single special I would single out, or any one album that I would single out, but really, just Mitch Hedberg across the board. I haven't watched a whole lot of sketch shows, but Whose Line Is It Anyway? I don't know if that qualifies because it's more of an improv show, but I was always a huge fan of that. Watched some Mad TV back in the day, that was pretty cool. You know, never got into SNL a whole lot, but what I've seen was pretty cool. Seinfeld, obviously, and then Arrested Development. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Arrested Development. It's such an amazing show that I've probably watched it, you know, every single episode 3 or 4 times, and it's a show that keeps giving and giving. So those two definitely. Obviously, the first Hangover movie, that was fantastic. That was amazing. Comedy films, shit. Put me in a spot there. I don't know. Let's just roll with The Hangover. You know, the original Hangover, that was an amazing movie. I don't know if I can think of any other cool. I mean, there's tons of cool comedy movies, obviously, but I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. John Mulaney would be a lot of fun, or let's say Jim Jeffries. That would be cool. I'm gonna be lame and say Simon Nash, because that guy is fucking mean. Jim Jeffries, why not? Because I bet he'd be pretty good. Who else that's alive? I'm having a hard time coming up with like famous names, but so far we got Simon Nash, I got Jim Jeffries, I got Billy Erickson, because why not? Let's see. Who was fucking good at Tim's Roast? Fuck. Ryan Holmes, why not? That makes 4, right? So let's find one that's famous. 5th one. Shit. Bill Burr. I think he'd be good. I think he would definitely like just eviscerate me. Improv would be interesting because you know, you really have to think on your feet, and that's very challenging. So it would probably be like either improv or acting, because you know, obviously acting would be probably a lot of fun, you know, and that's something that I've always had an interest in. So it'd be a toss-up between improv and acting, just because I think improv would be more challenging, but active might be more rewarding, particularly financially. my life so far hasn't been very predictable, you know. Um, just throw me a lot of curveballs and a lot of things that you wouldn't expect to happened. Like honestly, if you told me, you know, when I was a kid, if you told me that I would that at 35 I'd be doing stand-up comedy in Daytona Beach, fucking USA, I would never believe you. You know, it was so far-fetched. It was so unbelievable. So, where do I see myself in 5 years? God, who knows? You know, honestly, my honest belief is, comedy, because comedy is not my main thing in life. It's something that I love and that I enjoy, but it's not the only thing that I have going on. So, in the next 5 years, I would say hopefully a few paid shows. You know, best case scenario, obviously a Netflix special, but I don't see that happening. But most realistically, you know, featuring for some big names, for some bigger names. You know, and hopefully headlining a local show. I am on Facebook, Goran Joksimovic. I don't know if you want to follow me because all I do is post memes and get into arguments with strangers. I am on Twitter. Fuck if I know my handle at this point. I hardly ever tweet, so you're not missing out on much. I am on Instagram as GoGoZec, Gogozec. I mean, it's Gogo the Rabbit, which was a cartoon character from when I was a kid. And the most active social media platform I'm on is indeed Facebook. I hardly ever am on Instagram, and I'm almost never on Twitter. So, if you want to follow me, the place to be is on Facebook, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, obviously, I would like them to be entertained, amused, and hopefully, I'm just trying to find the right word here. I don't want to say informed because that's not what it is, but hopefully like entertained and enlightened. What's going on, guys? My name is Goran. I'm a local Orlando comedian. Check me out on cutie.com. My interview with the amazing Serethne. There are better things to watch, but why not this?